Hey guys, uh, this won't be a typical video. I don't know if y'all seen my post I put up a week or two ago about my mother not being um, in good condition. Um, uh, Before I get to it, ultimately, I don't even know how to do this. Uh, she was hurt with the fractures. And she went to a doctor because she was not able to walk for a while without a lot of pain. She got to the emergency room finally, where they figured out what it was. She stayed for a couple days at the hospital, uh, where they did basically a non-invasive surgery where they would cement the fractures. Uh, uh, they were going to then release her into rehab. However, they kept her originally because she had an infection, which I think they nipped in the bud. And then she picked a rehab center because she couldn't walk. She was in a lot of pain, and after that procedure, she was going to need help. Um, uh, After a brief stay at the rehab center, that was a very bad experience. She kept us in the dark, obviously trying to protect us, me and my brother, uh, especially. Things went bad at the rehab center. Uh, my uncle was called because reportedly they said she was lethargic and basically not responding the way they wanted. Um, so who knows how long she was left there like that at the center. And they finally called the ambulance because she wasn't responding the way they wanted to. And they took her by ambulance to the emergency room again. Uh, Due to, I guess, my phone taking it as spam, they were not able to get a hold of me. They got a hold of my uncle, and apparently the rehab center basically just informed him. Like I said, she wasn't responding the way they wanted, which was downplaying the situation massively. He then got to the emergency room after waiting for a while. We found out she wasn't lethargic. She was unresponsive and on life support. So that happened. Um, she spent the next week in ICU battling on dialysis. her body wasn't able to take that either. So they were battling, tried to stabilize her BP, blood pressure. They couldn't. Um, they had taken her off life support, thinking she was breathing better. She lasted maybe a day or two, and then they put her back on intubation. Um, her breathing got worse. Her body was riddled. She was already dealing with, COPD, MS, legit liver cirrhosis, early indicators of dementia, and a lot of pain. But her body during this got riddled. She was in multi-organ failure. Well, it seemed like she was getting better the first couple of days. It was a fast decline. One doctor said it was a false positive. She never really regained consciousness during that week. She was in and out a little bit, but she couldn't really communicate much. And like I said, they ultimately intubated her again in an effort to try to rectify things. And like I said, her body was just completely riddled with so many problems inside of it. Including not one, but two different variations of pneumonia. So, long story short, she didn't make it. Passed away in the middle of last week. Yeah. Point of this is I was waiting to make a video for this one until I was strong enough, which clearly I was still not. I was waiting for the family to finish the GoFundMe. I was under the impression that the money was going to be going to my other family members that were helping, pay for the services. However, family had different ideas that they want the proceeds to go to me and my brother to maintain ourselves while we figure everything out financially, because we were a trio, me, my mom, and my older brother. We shared all the same bills, same household, and she took care of that type of stuff, the finances, and whatnot. So we're going to be finding our footing, or trying to, if we can even get a semblance of a mindset going. I'm beyond broken. If you're a viewer on the show, you know my history, and yeah, I'm just done. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not worried about that because I want to live to see her again one day. But outside of that, I'm just done. I got nothing. Yeah, they want the proceeds to go to me and my brother to help us. At least take that burden off for a while until we can find, our footing. And whatnot, and get everything sorted. I wasn't sure if I was going to put a video up on this after I found out what it was, but I ultimately decided to do it as that is what I believe my mom would want, and that's the only thing that's got me going. I've had to make a lot of decisions as I was running point on everything with the hospital um, and everything else. Uh, I've been fighting for her furiously, and I will continue to do that to the best of my ability, um, however limited that may be now. So, if you're interested in donating to the GoFundMe, the link will be in the description below uh, below the video. Um, if you can, that is fine. You can share it. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh, there's no set schedule for my return to reactions. I have somewhat returned to Twitch because I want to push for donations, because I thought, well, like I said, I was doing it for her services. But I'm still going to do it all the time because that's what she would want, for us to be okay. Well, okay as we can be. Um, I might do reactions at the Citizen Soldiers, so I should probably wait, because it might not be a good thing to do. I still might in order to still get more eyes on the GoFundMe. I don't know though. Stay tuned for that, I guess. If you have requests, always do drop them by. I will eventually get to them. I do apologize. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Thank you.